Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC B0001-11 indicates a problem related to the driver's airbag first inflator. This code specifically refers to a short-to-ground condition, which means that there is an unintended electrical connection that is causing the circuit to malfunction. The driver's airbag is a critical safety component intended to deploy in the event of a collision, providing protection to the driver. This airbag is located within the steering wheel and is connected to the supplemental restraint system, SRS, via a 4P connector attached to the cable reel harness. When this code appears, it is imperative to understand the implications for passenger safety and the functionality of the vehicle's airbag systems. Accurate diagnosis and appropriate steps must be taken to rectify the issue. The DTC B0001-11 pertains to the first inflator of the driver's airbag, while B0002-11 is associated with the second inflator. Both components are integral parts of the vehicle's airbag system, specifically located within the steering wheel assembly, which is designed to deploy in a crash and protect the driver. The inflators are responsible for rapidly inflating the airbag upon impact, thus cushioning the driver during a collision. A short-to-ground condition indicates that there is an electrical failure, which may prevent the airbag from functioning correctly in an emergency situation. This electrical malfunction could stem from damaged wiring or inadequate connections within the system. Hence, identifying and rectifying these issues is crucial for ensuring vehicle safety. Several issues can lead to the DTC B0001-11 or B0002-11 being triggered, primarily focusing on wiring damage, faulty connectors, or improper installation of components. Wiring damage may occur due to wear and tear over time, environmental factors, or previous accidents. Faulty connectors, particularly around the airbag inflator connections, can lead to poor electrical contact, resulting in a short circuit. Additionally, if components were replaced following a collision, it is essential to ensure each replacement part matches the manufacturer's specifications and is installed correctly. Lastly, incorrect installation of the SRS components can inadvertently cause short circuits due to misrouted wires or improper seating of connectors. Each of these causes must be evaluated carefully during the troubleshooting process. When the DTC B0001 or B0021 is stored in the vehicle's diagnostic system, several symptoms may be present. The most immediate symptom is the illumination of the airbag warning light on the dashboard, which serves as a notification that there is a problem with the airbag system. This alerts the driver that the system may not be operational, hence compromising safety. If there's a fault in the airbag inflators indicated by these DTCs, it could also lead to improper deployment of the airbags in the event of an accident, increasing the risk of injury. Furthermore, a more comprehensive system malfunction could arise, affecting not only the airbag system, but potentially other interconnected safety systems in the vehicle, demanding prompt diagnosis and repair. The first troubleshooting step involves using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear any current diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, present in the vehicle. This process will reset the airbag control unit's error memory to begin fresh diagnostics. It is essential to always start with this clear code procedure before any further action. A reset allows for verification of whether the issues persist or are intermittent glitches. If the DTCs reappear after this step, it can indicate a further underlying problem that requires more in-depth investigation. Documentation of all DTC activity is crucial for effective troubleshooting and repair, as it provides insight into the history of the issue. After clearing the DTCs with the HDS, the next step is to turn the ignition switch to the on-to position or press the engine start/stop button to initiate the on mode. It's important to allow the vehicle to stay in this position for at least 10 seconds. This waiting period ensures that the airbag control unit has the opportunity to conduct a self-check and monitor all airbag-related circuits effectively. During this time, the system is assessing if any faults exist that could trigger the DTCs regarding the driver's airbag inflators being shorted to ground. This procedure is essential to ascertain if these codes recur, which helps in determining whether the problem is consistent or momentary. The third troubleshooting step is to recheck for diagnostic trouble codes using the HDS after the system has been powered on for the designated period. This process is crucial to ascertain whether the earlier cleared codes have reappeared, indicating a persistent malfunction. If DTC B0001-11 or B0002-11 is still present, the ongoing issue demands further exploration in the troubleshooting process. If no DTCs appear, it suggests the problem may be intermittent and the system is functioning correctly at that moment. If a different DTC arises, it may direct attention to another associated system requiring troubleshooting. Thus, continuously monitoring DTCs provides essential insight into the state of the vehicle's safety mechanisms. Following the electrical checks and whether a DTC has been confirmed, the next troubleshooting step is to turn the ignition switch to the lock 0 position or utilize the engine start/stop button to shift to the off mode. This step is critical for ensuring the vehicle systems are safely powered down before performing any physical connections or disconnections, particularly those involving the battery. Safety protocols should always be a priority, especially when dealing with components directly related to the airbag systems. This procedure also sets the stage for the next series of steps involving the battery and airbag inflators, ensuring that there is no risk of accidental deployment or electrical shock during the troubleshooting process. In the fifth troubleshooting step, the technician is instructed to disconnect the negative battery cable from the vehicle's battery. This action is a safety precaution aimed at de-energizing the electrical system to prevent accidental airbag deployment during diagnostics. After disconnection, it is essential to wait at least 3 minutes before proceeding. This waiting period allows for any residual power within the vehicle's electrical systems to dissipate, minimizing risk. Proper handling of the battery connections is vital not only for safety, but also to prevent damage to sensitive electrical components throughout the vehicle. Following this step, the technician will be ready to inspect the airbag system connections safely. The sixth step of the troubleshooting process involves removing the access panel located on the steering wheel to gain access to the driver's airbag connections. Once the panel is removed, the technician will then disconnect the driver's airbag inflator 4P connector from the cable reel harness. The 4P connector typically houses 4 pins and is critical for facilitating communication between the airbag inflator and the SRS control module. It is important to handle this component with care, as any damage during this process could lead to further issues down the line. Disconnecting this connector is essential in isolating the inflator from the airbag system, allowing for the use of specialized diagnostic tools in subsequent steps. In the seventh troubleshooting step, the technician connects the terminals of the SRS simulator lead, specifically lead J, to the SRS inflator simulator. The SRS inflator simulator also uses 2 ohm connectors necessary for functional equivalent testing of the airbag system. By connecting this simulator to the driver's airbag inflator 4P connector, the technician can effectively mimic the airbag inflator's operational characteristics. This step allows for evaluating the functionality of the electrical circuit without the actual airbag unit. The simulator proves to be an invaluable tool in verifying whether an actual electrical fault exists in the inflator circuit. This controlled diagnostic method ensures that no accidental deployment occurs while still testing the integrity of the system. Following the completion of the simulator connection, the next step is to reconnect the negative cable back to the battery. This act reinstates the power to the vehicle's electrical system, allowing the technician to conduct subsequent tests on the airbag circuit. It's crucial to perform this reconnection with all safety protocols in mind, ensuring no tools or devices are left in plug-in positions that could create a short circuit or accidental deployment. Proper reconnection of the battery is essential to re-establish communication between the vehicle's control modules. Once the negative cable is secured, the technician will be able to proceed with additional diagnostic evaluations to assess if the newly connected simulator has resolved the DTC issues previously indicated. Upon reconnecting the battery, the technician should once again utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTCs that may have reappeared following the reconnection. This final clearing helps determine if the issue has been resolved through the testing conducted with the SRS simulator. If the DTCs B0001-11 or B0002-11 do not return, it might suggest that the inflator circuit is now functioning correctly, thereby indicating completion of the troubleshooting sequence. In contrast, if the same codes reappear, further investigation is necessary to pinpoint the underlying fault. Documenting the results of this step is crucial for any further repairs that may be required or for continued tracking of the vehicle's airbag system performance. After performing the recommended troubleshooting steps, the technician must conduct a final repair verification. This involves confirming that all diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, are successfully cleared from the system, indicating no further faults are present in the airbag control unit. Additionally, the technician should carry out functional tests on the airbag system to ensure it operates correctly, including verifying that all inflators deploy as intended when engaged in a diagnostic environment. Such tests are integral for ensuring that passenger safety mechanisms are fully operational. If any DTCs return during this process, further steps may be necessary to rectify incomplete repairs or fundamental issues. Successful verification of repairs means the vehicle can be deemed safe for use. Preventive maintenance for the airbag systems in the Honda Odyssey is crucial for ensuring ongoing safety and performance. Regular system checks, including the inspection of wiring and connections, can help identify potential problems before they lead to significant failures. Technicians should also review the installation of replacement components, particularly after any collision repairs, to ensure they adhere to the manufacturer's specifications. Maintaining updated software for the Supplemental Restraint System, SRS, enhances functionality and reliability. Furthermore, educating vehicle owners on the importance of immediate repairs when warning lights appear can mitigate risks associated with airbag system faults. Such proactive measures can serve to enhance the overall longevity and efficiency of the vehicle's safety systems. In conclusion, understanding DTC B0001-11 and B0002-11 is vital for ensuring the proper functioning of critical safety components such as the driver's airbag inflators in the Honda Odyssey. A methodical approach to diagnosing these codes is not only essential for identifying underlying electrical faults, but is also crucial for maintaining passenger safety. Each step, from clearing codes to verifying repairs, needs to be followed meticulously to ensure a positive outcome. Preventive maintenance practices can help avoid future issues, ensuring that the vehicle remains dependable and safe for daily use. Ultimately, the commitment to thorough diagnostics and repair procedures fosters greater confidence in the vehicle's safety and reliability. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.